Hi everyone, it's Fitz with your daily delivery. Hope you're doing well. I'm great. I'm great, except I kind of feel like something's missing. Something's off. Something's not right. The K-State women, the basketball team's still cranking. They're in the Sweet 16 for the first time since 2002. That's cool. K-State baseball's 5-1 in Big 12 play. That's cool. And yet something's missing. Oh, whatever happened to spring football? You know, Chris Klieman, Avery Johnson, those guys? Huh. Well, I got some information for you. But first, I need to remind you to subscribe to this YouTube channel. It's swell. We're trying to get to 16K. Be part of it. Thank you. Also, perfect time to subscribe to GoPowercat.com. 50% off right now. Click that green join button. On with the DD. Spring football isn't Chris Klieman's favorite thing. He loves the practices. He loves, getting the team together, but he doesn't like spring games. And now with all the changes in college football, I mean, we're just transitioning through so much. And the latest thing is fall rosters have to be down to 105. You can offer 105 scholarships. You used to only be able to offer 85. But the roster itself can't exceed 105. That means cuts. That doesn't happen very often in this day and age of college football, but it's coming, and Kansas State needs to deal with that. Chris Klieman this year decided to wait till April to start spring football, try to push it back into some better weather, compress it down into just 1 month, and get it done efficiently. After all, spring football isn't what it used to be. Now with the transfer portal, you got some of those guys coming in, you're trying to break them in and get them ready. You're also rehabbing a lot of players who are injured. And at 105 in the future, you may not have enough players in spring football to actually have a game. And we're seeing a lot of programs cancel their games now. Spring football at Kansas State is going to sort out those roster spots. That's the primary purpose of it. And to get players acclimated to the system and what's going to take place in the fall. Try to get them ready with the playbook and all the schemes. But as for the hitting and blocking and tackling, that'll be really limited. They just can't afford the injuries, and the physicality part of the game can be sorted out in fall camp. Right now, let's get to the 105-man limit. And for Chris Klieman, that meant we're going to wait. And he won't hold his first spring football press conference until Wednesday, April 2nd. Practice doesn't start till Friday the 4th. And then it'll all be over by month's end when we have another final press conference with Chris Klieman. But here's what's awesome. It's going to be compressed, but we'll have 2 open practices we can go to. Well, just the first portion of it. So you'll have some things to look at as they kind of go through their opening drills. And we'll have press conferences that will feature every coach, the coordinators and Van Malone, and of course Chris Klieman will be at the table, but we'll have access to every coach. And a number of the key players, imagine, including stars like Avery Johnson and many of the transfers coming in, also will be available. So once it hits at GoPowercat.com, you're going to be flooded with information. But usually we've had some spring football already, and we reported on it. But there's Chris Klieman just off doing his own thing, not thinking about Fitz, not thinking about you. We need the information, Coach. We're dying out here. We're jonesing for a little K-State football. I just need stuff to report on.